Been working really hard, been climbing for a year, and finally got my biggest blue point. 14 days, so whoever needs a catch, let me know.
Yeah, totally.
100%. It's so important to the set. Put your back into it. Show us why. Where you get from? Look at you now.
You ready for me, Parker?
It's beeping red in the corner. Does that mean it's recording? Here we go at Blue Point Productions. Leslie's going for her biggest blue point. And Anna, well, I think it's her second repeat of the day.
This is Galactic Emperor, which is either one of the most beautiful 14As in Ten Sleep, Wyoming, or it's the sovereign ruler of the Galactic Empire during the imperial era of galactic history, if you ask Wikipedia.
Come on, Anna.
I wasn't even going to attempt a 514 on my trip to Ten Sleep. In fact, my goal was to climb a 513 while I was there. Okay, let's rewind a little. If you've been keeping up with my journey, you'll see that the last hard sport climb I projected was Bonagea, a 513A in Spain that took a little over a month to put down. I was grappling with a lot of fear while sport climbing, which I made a whole video about, and since then had led just 3 sport climbs in the 6 months I've been back in the States. These climbs were more of an afterthought. I was determined to learn how to place gear and jam my varying body parts into cracks this season rather than climb hard. In other words, I was building up my pain and fear tolerance and my physical stamina without even knowing it in the months preceding Ten Sleep. So I came into this trip with the genuine goal of hopping on a 13 and seeing if it felt workable. Not only did I realize how mentally strong and confident I was on the vertical, pockety limestone, but turns out Ten Sleep is 100% my style. By week 2, I had sent 2 513s in a single day. I called this the Boom Boom. And by week 3, I had flashed 2 13As, Dances with Cows and Thugagra. I started thinking it might be worth my while to hop on something harder, so I decided, what the heck, I'll try Galactic because their draw's up and it's close. I was immediately hooked.
I'm gonna maybe hop on my project, Galactic Emperor, which is a hard climb, and all my draws are on it, and some of Eli's draws are also on it.
When people asked, how long are you staying in Ten Sleep, I would respond, well, I have my draws up, so I guess until I send the NAR.
SLAB.
Projecting days were pretty simple, which I'm super grateful for. They started with waking up at the Rock Ranch and figuring out who wanted to swap belays. As a solo female traveler, making plans around my rest days, good conditions, and positive belay partners was crucial.
Somehow I've convinced him to be my climbing partner for the day.
Leslie, another solo female traveler, had a project nearby at Shinto Wall, so we started climbing with each other regularly. We also started joking about our goals to get the blue points, or the send belays, for each other's projects.
Yeah, so much better.
The days entered a rhythm. Wake up at the ranch, hike up, flail on the first boulder a bit, and repeat. Ranch, hike, flail, repeat. Quickly, I saw that the limiting factor for this climb was in fact the heinous start, which consisted of a combination of powerful spanny moves and technical mono-yarding, and it was the crux of the entire route. How efficiently I climbed these first moves, if I could even climb these first moves, determined if I even had a chance at the send go. It begins only a few moves off the deck and finishes by clipping the third bolt. The boulder problem starts by securing a sharp undercling, and then, using a mono, I bump my right foot to a smear so I can extend to a practically invisible dish crimp with my right hand. Off of this hold, I readjust my feet for extra reach and dynamically lunge with my entire wingspan for a thin pinch with my right hand. My left hand comes to another mono to readjust my feet, which allows me to grab an extremely thin, maybe eighth of a pad, Spock hold. From here, I turn my left hip into the wall to lock off and lunge into the hole that I call the eye. Although it looks like a decent hold, it's actually quite difficult to clip off of because it slopes up. On my later attempts, I reworked my beta and delay the clip one move to save energy. The climb doesn't let up or even give you a rest. It climbs right into a second boulder problem, which feels around V7 to me, so a little easier than the first boulder problem, but still, you don't want to mess this up. High feet, thin crimps, and shaky foot bumps lead to my favorite sequence on the entire climb. Maybe on any climb ever, just wow.
So good, Anna. Come on, come on. Oh, that was such a good burn. That was sick.
This was the second heartbreaker of the climb. If I made it past the crux boulder and then past the second boulder, the bump is truly the last burly move of the climb.
I mean, you have to still be stoked on that burn. That was f***ing sick.
After this sequence, there's a rest at the sixth bolt where I can completely recharge, or at least in theory, I can completely recharge. Lastly, some enjoyable tech climbing leads me to the final crux around the ninth bolt. There's a tricky mono sequence, I was actually able to fit 2 fingers, with a full lunge to a victory edge. It's so thin and exact, I suck my entire body into the wall for the perfect balancing point. I managed to fall off around this sequence once and it was absolutely devastating. After this powerful but delicate section, the last few bolts are fun, chill climbing until the top chains. And then there was a single day on the forecast that wasn't 100 degrees in town. The humidity levels were low, Evolve had just sent me new shoes, and I told Leslie that if it was gonna happen, it was gonna happen today.
Drink their blood. Come on, Jeff. Yeah. This is what happens. Jeffrey Bezos before every burn. Yeah. We've been saying Jeffrey Bezos before every burn. And that's how you send.
Psych pummel. Yeah, I've considered renaming it Galactic Empress. Nice.
This tail's not long enough. I have to retie my knot like so many times. Just the right amount of tail for the extra loop. Perfect.
Perfect. The key to climbing and sending your projects is to get freshies. I had blown out shoes and it was making all of the moves a lot harder, as one might imagine, but I thought, no, it's fine. And then I got some freshies, so maybe
So
it's
gonna
go.
It's gonna go ahead.
Nice and not
Love that.
The temps are good.
Temps are good. Got new shoes. Have good
Got our
chalk.
flair.
Yeah. We are galactic today. Amazing. Okay. Ready?
right, you sent. What's next?
Time to clean up my project in Oleana.
Ooh, on to the next.
Some rest, some celebration, and then I'll go back, go hard.
Nice.
Anna here. Thank you to all the lovely humans who gave me a catch, cheered me on, and amped me up for this end. A special thanks to these wonderful humans who gave me catches and or helped film. And if you like my content and want to support my unconventional life path, consider becoming a patron. I'm partnering with this beautiful, talented artist, my good friend Zoe, for a sticker giveaway on my Patreon page. Current patrons also apply. More information on how you can get a Crush the Patriarchy sticker in the description below. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment and share and all that good stuff because it really does help the channel. See y'all soon. Bye.